If there's one thing that we don't need more in Warframe is assault rifles. We got plenty of them, all shapes and sizes, and it's pretty difficult for any of them to actually stand out from the crowd. But the Tenora certainly does. Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we're going to be diving deeper into this primary weapon. As per the usual, I'm going to have a cheap build, something affordable that most players should be able to build, but of course we also have the quote-unquote in-game setup with a Riven. That said though, please keep in mind that my builds and guides usually take a new player-friendly approach. I like to take my time and explain a lot of the aspects that veteran players should already be accustomed to. That's because there's a lot of info here and I want anybody watching to understand how the weapon functions and how it should be built. So in case you're a vet and you already know most of this stuff, please bear with me. And with that out of the way, let's jump into the Tenora. This video is brought to you by me and all the fantastic people that choose to support the content. Thank you guys so much. Want to get access to fantastic perks such as loyalty badges, custom wallpapers, and the option to vote on what I work on next? That's how this review happened, by the way. Check the link in the cards right now or click on the join button which is next to the subscription button. You can support the channel via Patreon, YouTube membership, or even Twitch subs. Links are in the description down below. Let us begin by checking out how the weapon handles without any mods equipped, and for that, just a couple of free shots. The Tenora is a very interesting assault rifle, but you might as well call it a minigun, my friends, because it looks like a minigun and, well, it kinda acts like a minigun as well. Take a look at all those bullets, that huge spool up, that spinning barrel of Death of Doom, and as you can see, pinpoint accuracy, my friends, even at long ranges, but that's only when you actually get the full spool up. Allow me to demonstrate. When it comes to, well, starting to shoot with the Tenora, the accuracy is all over the place, but the more you shoot, the more fire rate you get, and the more accuracy as well. So after about 2.5 seconds, the weapon is pinpoint accurate, as you can see, and you did reach that full fire rate, which is 11 point something. 100 bullets, my friends, 150 bullets actually, in a magazine, and a 2.5 second reload. And if that wasn't enough, it also has a secondary fire mode. Take a look at this. Boom, kaboom, baby. Now this one consumes 10 ammo, so you got a magazine of 150. That's effectively 15 shots. It does have a bit of a wind up to it. Take a look at the barrel of the weapon. It spins counterclockwise like a wind up. You remember those old wind up mechanical toys? Yeah, something like that. And then it automatically releases that huge, it's supposed to be like a metal rod of sorts, but it's a hit scan weapon from what I understood. Now that one deals a whole lot more damage, has more critical chance and more critical damage, as you can plainly see. Now let's have a look at stats and know what not. Mod capacity 60 out of 60, and if your Tenora has only 30 out of 30, jump into actions and install the Arcane Catalyst. This is a necessary step to maxing out any weapon in Warframe. It costs 20 plat, you can farm it from Nightwave, you can get a blueprint from the daily sortie. Make sure you have like a stockpile of these if you're more newer to Warframe. When it comes to how many times you should format the weapon, you can get away with 3 to 4 format. I format 7 times because I need to do something else with my life, but that's not your concern. I'm fully aware, fully aware. Let's talk about the Weapon Excellence mod slot. I'm sorry I unlocked this one. I am sorry I wasted that 20 plat. And I'll show you why, What am I gonna put in it, huh? Vial Precision. Okay, no. Eagle, no. Vigilante, maybe. Okay, this would be something. Vigilante supplies. Now I can get the bonus, the crit bonus from a Sentinel weapon. That's not the issue, but at least for the ammo part. Then again, on the other hand, I can just drop an ammo pad, or perhaps use carrier with ammo case. So again, this one is not really needed. Stabilizer, what for? What for? The weapon doesn't really have any recoil at full fire rate, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Cautious shot. I don't even understand this mod anymore in Warframe. What you did, D? You forgot about this one. Give a rework so it gives like 5,000 extra damage, but that's not important. So yes, I have no reason to use this one, and I know what you're gonna say. Laser accuracy with a guided ordnance, right? I know, right? Because your plan is something like this. Accuracy 12.5, that means we can use heavy caliber, right? Wrong. You cannot use heavy caliber under normal conditions. Allow me to demonstrate why that is. So we're gonna use heavy cal, bring down the accuracy to 9.1, and a little bit of multi-shoot with split chamber, vigilante armaments. Allow me to show you the accuracy now. You remember it was pinpoint accurate almost no matter the distance. Watch now. That's it, that's full fire rate. I'm painting the entire bloody thing. And you might say, ha! I'm gonna be using guided ordnance and offset that. Haha, I'm so smart. I don't think it works. It should work. You're right, it should, but it doesn't. Let me show you. 40% accuracy when aiming 9 seconds, blah blah, etc. So first thing, we gotta hit something. Okay, I hit something. You see the buff? You see guided ordnance? Yes. Full fire rate? Yes. Look. It's still painting the whole damn tile. So I use the exact same distance between this one and this one. It doesn't seem to have much of an effect, my friends. You're still making like a starfish. Then on the other hand, if you want to make a starfish on the wall, this is definitely the way to go. But for the time being, I'm not seeing an effect out of this one, so no. Do not unlock this one from my humble point of view. It's a waste of plat. Critical chance on the primary fire mode, 20% with a 2.0 critical multiplier, which is fantastic. Excuse me, 28%. I made a mistake there. With a fire rate of 11.67, magazine of 150, multi-shot of 1, noise alarming, reload a tad on the lengthy side at 2.5. Riven Dispo, 3 out of 5. This weapon, ever since it came out, it always was at 3 out of 5. Small, I think they had some small tweaks here and there, but overall it's still 3 out of 5, which means Rivens are worth getting for the Tenora. If you want the ideal Riven, I know a lot of you guys want to know the ideal Riven. We're going to talk about Rivens just a tad later. Status chance 16%, a tad on the low side, but still more than enough. Trigger auto for the primary shot. Damage layout, a lot of puncture. Now, puncture in Warframe is what I like to call the second best IPS. This one deals extra damage to heavily armored targets, so that's definitely a good thing, and it also reduces the damage they deal to you, which if you're going Path of Steel, because, I don't know, you have nothing else better to do, there you go. It would be somewhat useful, but Impact and Slash are at the exact same level. No, it's not worth putting extra Slash on the weapon, no extra IPS on the Tenora. Secondary fire mode, same accuracy, charge rate 0.8. Okay, so that's that wind up that you saw. 34% crit chance for a 3.0 critical multi. Beautiful, isn't it? I know it brings a tear to my eye as well. A fire rate of 10, magazine of 50 as before. Punch through on this one though, that's extra. Okay, so you are gonna be getting 1 meter of punch through. So basically, you can go for the Grineer shield dude. You know the Grineer shield dude that puts his shield in front of you and he's annoying because you gotta shoot through the visor or maybe try to go around him or something like that. I never tried shooting through the visor. Does that actually work? Honestly, let me know in the comment section down below. So that's what that's for. Status chance of 11%, but again, this is a big bada boom. You're going to be using this one, of course, with Hunter munitions. I'm sorry, what can I tell you? And the damage, look at that, a whole lot more damage than before, definitely. You would even say 10 times the amount of damage because it consumes 10 ammo. Sorry, I'll stop now. Now, let's jump into a standard build. And you get yourself some damage with Serration, multi-shot with split chamber, critical chance, critical damage between point strike, vital sense, hunter, move. Still not nerfed. Maybe this should be nerfed when they rework the damage system. Maybe then. Honestly, this is mandatory right now, unlike I want to say 70%, 75% of all primary weapons. What else we got? We got the 260-60 mods forming the meta of viral damage right now, and we will go back to Corrosive for a test for all time's sake, and because I'm a sucker for nostalgia and blah blah blah. And this is your optional slot, my friends. Right now I got Vile Acceleration with 90% fire rate and minus 15% of the damage. This is a corrupted mod. If you don't know how to farm corrupted mod, you gotta do Vault runs. Link the cards right now for a easy mode tutorial on that one. It's so fun with friends, right? Honestly, you can make a few plat as well. Not a lot, but still. So this one, minus 15% damage takes away 15% from your Serration, so don't worry about it too much. We're gonna test out the weapon like this, then we're gonna offer additional options to this slot on the weapon. For the Excel slot, I don't know. Would you want to use that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it does not matter. Oh god, let me make sure I don't have corrosive projection or anything stupid like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh no, the Arcanes would skew the test results, so we're gonna go for an empty build on Mesa. Mesa also has like a passive. You guys know the passive? This one actually would skew the test results for secondary weapon, but this is a primary weapon. So level 120 corrupted heavy goons as per the usual, my friends. You guys know I should really stop making jokes during these things. I shouldn't. Okay, gonna go for head. I'm somewhere else. That is beautiful. And you can also go, of course, for the secondary fire as well. Take a look at that. Now my charge up, my spool up time is a lot lower than before. A single shot on the target, 11,000 from 2 bleeds, brings it down to 10%. Let's keep in mind that this is a no frills build, right? There's no expensive mods here, right? What is expensive? Vile Acceleration? No, that's like 5 to 10 plat from the trade chat. You are gonna spend some endo to bump it up though. So yeah, you can definitely go for something like this, but from my point of view, it's not really all that advantageous to use the secondary fire mode unless you already nuked down your target a fair amount. So you can do something like ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, right? And then you come up with the secondary fire mode and you kapow like that. Come on! It's satisfying. Trust me, you need to try this weapon. Highly recommend. I mean, if a weapon can perform this well, with a normal, no Riven, no Prime mods, what Prime mods are we even gonna use? Prime Cold? Anyway, definitely, alright, build this weapon if you haven't so far. It's fantastic, it sounds fantastic, it looks subjectively nice. I mean, it's 70% the size of this Warframe of Mesa. Alright, back to more options, that's what I said. Okay, options. So when it comes to fire rate, if you got Prime Shred, just simply slap on Prime Shred and be done with it. That 2.2 extra meters worth of punch through in certain situations will be extremely useful. You don't know how punch through works or how it's supposed to work? Haha, I got you covered. Link in the cards right now. Fantastic mod, this one. Firestorm is here. I don't understand. Mama, why? Anyway, the Firestorm is here, you can just simply ignore it. You can also plug in more multi-shot, my friends, with Vigilante Armaments. This is always a safe bet. If you want more slash, you go with Vigilante Armaments. But this is like, if you want to make a calculation, more slash per single bullet, right? Because this will give you more bullets, theoretically. 60% more multi-shot. And don't worry about the set bonus, it's not that big of a deal. Besides, you can get it with your Sentinel. More on that just a tad later. So again, you do have options. From my point of view, when you have a magazine of 150, this is terribly fun. Not efficient, no, you might burn through your ammo like nobody's business, but still, lots of fun. And at the end of the day, this was supposed to be video game, yes? Yes, good. Now, since I agree with myself, we can go on ahead and make some corrosive on the weapon. High voltage instead of rhyme rounds. This one can be farmed from the mission Nilgar Planetaris, find all the free secret caches, then upon extraction you got a 5% chance at high voltage or shell shock. You're gonna need both of them, they are brought by Baroketeer the Void Trader every 1 month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, something like that, or from the trade chat. Farming on Nilgar Ares honestly is a pain in the butt, I recommend you grab them from Baroketeer. And I think that's pretty much it. You can switch to the 90 mods if you want your secondary fire to have like a bigger wallop on impact. I'm that kind of guy. I like that big wallop on impact. One thing though, which I want to showcase. You saw the value of my slashes earlier with Hunter Munitions and Viral. While I still have Hunter Munitions on the build, Viral is gone. So let me show you Hunter Munitions with Corrosive. The value of the bleeds have gone down severely to 700 something, 1100 something absolute max. A lot lower than before. Because I don't have the viral proc to amp up the value of those slashes. So essentially, this is what I would do. If I'm not going with viral damage because I'm tired of it, because I don't want to play with viral anymore, then I would renounce Hunter Munitions as well. This is for the guys that don't want the most efficient build in Warframe. This is for the guys that just want to have a little bit of fun and want to customize their weapons to their own individual liking. I know I don't need this much power. What am I gonna do? Steel Path? No, I'm not that bored. So you can go with Prime Shred. Check this out. I know it's stupid. I know it's very stupid, but fire rate, Vial Acceleration, and Prime Shred. This was gonna be great, man. I want to show it to you guys like so. It becomes a bullet hose. Yes, it's not the most smartest build. You can use more multi-shot or whatever else, or more damage with, and use it as a shotgun with heavy caliber if that's what you're after. But look at this. Now that's a fantastic bullet hose, my friends. It's a fantastic experience, not from an efficiency perspective, from a damage perspective. It's a great efficiency from a human perspective, if you will. Just having fun in Warframe. I don't see a whole lot of people having a whole lot of fun anymore, okay? You don't need to build everything super efficient. Just have fun with your friends, with your buddies, or even solo. It's really up to you. So try a build like this. Maybe it'll put a smile on your face, or at least that's what I'm hoping. But enough about that, enough about me and my issues. Let's talk about Riven Mods. Everybody loves Riven Mods. Yes, Tenora, Acricron, critical chance, critical damage, minus reload speed. Well, you see that negative is not exactly harmless, definitely not. It puts the reload from 2.5, which was already a tad lengthy, on 3.5, which does get annoying. It does get annoying, but 123% critical chance, my friends, guaranteed crits, and a 23% chance per bullet at orange crits, and 7.8x critical multiplier. 150% almost critical chance on secondary fire with 11.6 critical multiplier. Beautiful. It really brings a tear to my eye. So let me show you how it handles like so. Are Tenora Rivens expensive? Well, no, not really. I think you can get an unrolled one for 30 to 50 plat, something like that. You can roll it and perhaps you're gonna get lucky. Who knows? Maybe you will get lucky. Haha, 20,000 slash. One shot on the target. Easy ball, can play every day. No slash, no GG. No slash, no GG. Okay, I want to showcase to you guys when you don't get slash as well. That was 40,000 because it was double slash. Then, of course, we're gonna go like, take a look at that. How is that not beautiful? How does that not bring a tear to your eye? How can you not call your mama and show her, look, mama, that is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal, and I love this weapon. Honestly, I highly recommend it to just about everyone. Unless you don't like, okay, it's not spacey futuristic. And usually I'm a kind of guy that likes that Arcaplasma experience. Not because it's moron proof, okay? Don't be mean, that's not the reason. The reason why is that like fancy laser beam and plasma projectiles and stuff. But the Tenora definitely packs a punch. And as before, my friends, I highly recommend this gorgeous, well, subjectively gorgeous weapon. Now, of course, we can go with Warframe Buffs. And for that, we're going to be using the ever so lovely Lady Mirage Prime and her outstanding buffs. We can go Corrosive Projection if you so desire against Grenier, against heavily armored target. This is the way to go, but it doesn't really matter all that much. You can use something like Rifle Lamp instead, okay? Again, it doesn't really matter all that much when you're dealing with this much power. Yes, Corrosive Projection will still be better, yada yada, etc. When it comes to Arcanes, though, Arcane Avenger R5, 45% extra critical chance for 12 seconds. This is a bonus additive after effect, so it simply stacks on top of what you already have. As for a primary Arcane, we're going to be using Arcane Rage. Now, this is the same as Precision, only it's the version for primary weapons. And this one will give you a whole lot of damage, 180% damage to primary weapons for 24 seconds. It's a 15% on headshot chance. Both of these Arcanes can be farmed from the trade chat. Yeah, can be farmed from the trade. You can trade for them if you want to, but you can also farm them from the third Eidolon down on Cetus. And if you guys ever see what was that event that was initially bad and then it was nice, the Spear of Scarlet, yes, the red spear, that's it. You can farm them from Scarlet Spear a lot easier than from Eidolons. This being a primary weapon, make sure to grab yourself a Sentinel, my friends. Any Sentinel will do, and on that Sentinel's weapon, make sure you have the Vigilante mods, Offense, Supplies, Fervor, and Armaments for the 20% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. Yes, yes. You saw that? I went through that so fast, and I didn't make a single mistake. And then I'm gonna see a mistake on the recording, then I'm gonna have to cut and clear, and it's gonna be horrible, and I'm just gonna... Anyway, that's not important. What is important? Level 150 Corrupted Heavy Goons, my friends! Of course, we're gonna be unpausing the eye so they can hit me, and I can get my buffs. We're gonna be activating Lady Mirage's free ability for a fantastic damage increase. I put double Aura Forma in her, by the way, and a double Umbra Forma and one Aura Forma, because she is my sweetie. And of course, her ever so lovely clowns. Stand still for Papa. More punch would have been good now. As you can see, I can... Now you see him, now you don't quite easily. That's not an issue for Mirage. That's not an issue for this weapon. Honestly, it doesn't really even need Warframe buffs. You got almost guaranteed one-shots when it comes to the secondary fire mode like so. And did you take a look at that vital proc? That was no slash, okay? That was just the impact of the projectile on the target. Target dead. Dead. How could you not like something like this? The Tenora is fantastic, honestly. And it also has a decent... Riven disposition. I mean, you're not dealing with something like 1 out of 5 that offers you very, very low stats. I still believe this weapon is 100% worth investing in. Okay, let's clear him out. Nice and easy. No fire rate here. Standard fire rate of the weapon. Now you see him. Now you don't. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And if you got any sorts of feedback for me, by all means, drop it in the comment section down below. Also in the comment section down below, if you guys got any content ideas whatsoever, I would love to read them. But you can also find me on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, all the usual places. And if you love the content and want to support the channel, check out the membership button next to the sub button, or you can also do so on Patreon. Available links in the description down below. But until next time, my friends, bye-bye.